And then this is just, again, a rehash of some of the deal terms. And there's one thing that I haven't pointed out that I should. As a part of AB 1228, the legislative compromise, there is included in there preemption, right? Preemption is big because it will not allow places like Los Angeles or West Hollywood or other places that may have been prone to increasing their own minimum wages separate and apart from the state. This, as a part of this deal, those places, any place in California for that matter, is preempted at going higher than what's contained in AB 1228, right? So I know California has, actually, I don't know this, 20 or more different minimum wage, based on where you are. West Hollywood, to my knowledge, was the highest minimum wage in California. I think it was 1908. And so, and again, as a part of this deal, preemption is included. So you won't have places like Los Angeles saying, well, if the state went to 20, we're going to go to 24, right? They can't do that. And as I should also say, this leads to, we knew that we had already talked about in places like LA or others. Well, if the state can't do it, we're going to do it, right? So if we hadn't pursued this deal, ultimately, I think there's a very good chance that you would have had cities across the state, kind of taking up this, well, they couldn't figure it out in Sacramento, so we're going to do it here. And so as a part of this, and again, that's just another thing thrown into the pot as to kind of how and why this all came together the way that it did. But again, preemption is a part of 1228. So again,
Jeff, I think that's a big factor. We've got clients with multiple restaurants, all across LA County, LA City, West Hollywood, Santa Monica. I mean, at this point, it's Malibu, Pasadena. All these localities have their own wage requirements. A lot of them are lining up, but it gets tricky. For operators to be able to say, okay, I'm covered. If you're covered by this, and you fit the definition of fast food establishment, and you're part of the bigger 60 plus locations across the nation, and this applies, that could make that a lot easier going forward for those operators.
Yeah, and preemption again is a big deal. It's a big get, especially in a place like California. You've got some very big cities with wield a lot of power. Actually, our arch nemesis, if you will, Assemblymember Chris Holden, who's been at the heart of this fight and other franchise fights for a long time, will be termed out of the California legislature after next year, and will be running for LA County Supervisor, which I know anecdotally, and I'm sure others can attest to this, that LA County supervisors wield a ton of power, right? And so we knew that, again, as a part of that, all of this kind of bigger picture stuff, getting preemption as a part of this deal was a very big get. It was important to us, and we knew that would help, and hopefully make it clear, again, not to minimize the burden, but at least folks can operate across jurisdictions knowing what their rate will be for the foreseeable future.